Hey there, it's Rick Masnick at Network Funding, and I wanted to reach out today because we've got some information on announcements that were made by both Fannie Mae and Freddie Mac with respect to a buyer's agent fee being paid for by a seller, and obviously a follow-up to NAR's settlement. The FHA already made this announcement. Fannie and Freddie are pushing out their guidelines right now with respect to this, and what it boils down to is if you negotiate a purchase contract and the seller is going to pay for an agent's commission, and you've also got a seller concession in there for typical closing costs, closing attorney, appraisal, and so on. Well, the agent's commission is not going to be used in the calculations of that seller concession. So as an example, FHA has a limit of 6% of the sales price as a seller concession. That means that whatever the sales price is, 6% is the cap. 6% of that sales price is the cap for what the seller can pay towards a buyer's closing costs. Well, if you negotiated the full 6%, it's a big number, but if you did negotiate the full 6%, you could still have the seller pay the realtor's commission, and it will not affect the 6% seller concession. Fannie Mae and Freddie Mac have limits that range anywhere from 2% to 9%, depending on the down payment or alternatively what the loan to value is. But again, can't stress enough, you can negotiate a seller concession, negotiate the buyer's agent fee being paid for as it always has been, and that fee will not affect the seller concession in any way, shape, or form. We've had these announcements from FHA, Fannie Mae, Freddie Mac. Still waiting to hear from the VA. There's been no announcement yet, but fingers crossed that our men and women in the services are going to be taken care of as well. As far as seller concessions are concerned, be on the lookout for this week's episode of What's Their MO. We've already got the script written, and we're going to be recording what seller concessions are and what those limits are for each and every loan product out there. But in the meantime, any questions on this topic right now, please don't hesitate to reach out. I'm going to post the guides down below. Reach out, and I'll be happy to have a discussion with you and help you negotiate that next transaction. Peace.